What is going on, guys? So, today, I have a bit of a story to tell you. So, basically, how this whole thing started, well, what this story is going to be about is about this is about the time that I broke my collarbone. Yeah, this was during school, and, yeah, don't worry, I didn't sue the school. It was at an event that my school does called the Fun Run. Yeah, it's kind of dumb, whatever. But it's called the Fun Run, and this is basically when just a whole bunch of the little kids and whatever, like grade 6 and under, get to go and like enjoy themselves, like run around. There's this big park with all these trails to these trees and all that. And yeah, so how it all started out was I was volunteered to help out at this run. And so when we got there, we just started walking through the trails, and basically the first thing that happened was that, so once we started walking through the trails, we were just like letting people go here and there so that way we could help out with the run and all that. And so basically me and a couple of my friends we were running this, all right, and so we were walking through the trail, and we just got to this part, and we were just chilling. So we were just chilling. We got to our part. Everything was good, and then so later on, the teacher that was running the whole thing comes up to me, and like me and my friends, obviously, and says like, "Yo, we got to move you guys a little bit farther down. Is that okay?" We're like, "Yeah, whatever." And so he's riding this quad, and this quad has a trailer on the back, and he says, "Yo, hop in the back of the trailer. It'll be faster. That way we won't have to walk." So basically, I hop in this trailer with my friends. Everything's good, and the first thing that happens is that, so here we'll call my so I had two friends with me. My one friend, we'll call him Clyde. He was in the trailer with me. And my other friend we'll call John. He was actually on the quad, so nothing bad happened to him. So we're going like 40 kilometers an hour, not even like 30, not that fast, not slow though, for sure. And we're going, and we're going, and then all of a sudden the trail comes to a turn. We go to turn the corner, and the trailer tips because me and my friend were both on the same side of the trailer, and we turned, and that was the side that was turning. So we flipped, and I was in front, so I went chest first into this tree. He was fine, like all he got was like a chair to the face or something. He was not that bad, but so I got a chest to the tree, and the first thing that happens is I cannot breathe. I couldn't breathe for like 30 seconds, and like I've been winded before, but never this bad. Like it was terrible. And then so after this 30 seconds goes by, I finally get, yeah, so like he's like, "Hey," he's not usually this casual, like I was saying, and so he just walks up to me. He's like, "Hey, like, what's up? Like, what happened?" And he obviously knew that the trailer flipped. But he's like, "Is anything hurt? Are you okay?" And then I'm like, "Yeah, my chest hurts. I can't breathe that well. Just give me a second." He gave me a few seconds, and I didn't mention this, but it was actually in the middle of winter, and this is a Canadian winter, so quite cold. And considering that, so basically what happened was I said like, "My chest hurts, man, my chest," and then he's like, "Okay, I gotta take a look." He takes off my winter clothes in the middle of winter, in Canadian winter, takes off my winter clothes, and I have to just freeze with a broken collarbone, sit there freezing on the cold ground while this guy checks out and sees if I'm okay. And after he did that, I noticed that my collarbone was hurting like a motherlicker. So I'm like, "Yo, my collarbone is in pain." He's like, "Okay, can I have you move your arms in a circle?" And I did, and I had full range of motion, so I was doing pretty good. And so, kablooey, I had this broken collarbone. I was tired because I didn't mention this, but I was concussed. We found out when I went to the hospital that I got a concussion, so I was tired. My collarbone was hurting. I couldn't breathe that well. My chest was still in pain. And yeah, so throughout all that, I just kept going with it. I was like, yeah, drop me off at the next point, and we'll just keep going. So then, like 5 minutes after he leaves, all my friends are like, yo, are you okay? All that. And so we're just rolling. And so we get there. Well, no. What am I saying? Sorry. So we're just chilling there. I'm like, yo, guys, like my collarbone is killing me. And so obviously they're like, yeah, whatever. So then one of my friends takes me down like about a kilometer through the trails, all the way to get back to where the park was. So it's like a kilometer walk, like half a kilometer walk. Pretty hardcore considering, like, you know, it's serious pain and all that. So we're just strolling through the trails, and yeah, like my collarbone was hurting, everything was going badly. And so we're there, and then once I got there, my teacher like strapped me up in like a tensor bandage sort of thing to keep my arm in place. And then we went to the hospital, and then once we were at the hospital, my mom showed up, and basically what we found out I was concussed, I had a broken collarbone, I had to get x-rays. We were there for like 6 hours. Worst day of my life, basically. And I remember I tried eating something later on that night, and I just puked it all up, because like when you're concussed, you whatever you eat doesn't really stay down that well. So obviously I was puking and all that. And yeah, so I mean, that is basically just the story that I had for you guys today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, I don't care if you leave a like. And I guess if you want more stories.